Oh,
Hello, everybody. Just wanted to jump into your timeline for just a moment. It's evening here in Omaha, but we're just going to get right into it. You can catch us a little bit later. We're preparing for Shake the Nations 2017, and we're just so blessed to have great coordinators and great dreamers and people who can put us in a position for it to be the best one we've ever hosted. Welcome, Pastor Linnell and I. We're welcoming to our scene this week for the last few days, Doctors Glenn from Grand Rapids, The Revolution. It's not a church, it's a movement. So I want to let Pastor Nell say hello and welcome you to STN 2017, then we'll pass it on to the Glens.
Hello, everyone. We are very, very, very excited. We're just counting down the weeks to the very moment, and so elated that this beautiful couple, the Glens, came out to be with us, because they always motivate us and get us to stretch in ways that we've never thought possible. But of course, it is a fact. Shake the Nations in Omaha this year, the convergence of all great things and all great people are coming to Omaha from all different walks of life, and we are just gearing up, and it's going to be lit.
Inside joke, everybody. That's inside joke. So welcome the Glens. We're so blessed to have them here at the AWC Nation. But they're not just here for the AWC Nation this week. They're here for you. For those of you who are converging all the rivers, all the streams, all the winds from around the world. Already about 8 countries registered. It's going to be amazing. So say hello to the Glens from Grand Rapids.
Hello, we are so excited to be in Omaha. This is truly our second home, and we love to be with our pastors anytime that we can do that, and we just happen to be collaborating with them for Shake the Nations. But we are praying and seeking the Lord about Shake the Nations this year, and just making sure that we are able to give him a place where his presence can dwell. Not that it does not dwell in Omaha, it does, but we want God to take us higher, to take us deeper, and we want leaders to have an opportunity to worship God so that they can hear him for the next phase of what he has for them. So we're just excited to be a part of it. Once again, to be with our pastors is just always great. So
yeah. Spent phenomenal time planning this week, preparing with the team here, and just converging of ideas and making preparation really for you to be able to soak in the presence of God.
Yes.
You give out so much all the time in your workplace, in your professional environments. You are leaders in what you do all across the world. And so when you come here, not only will you learn, you'll also get to bask in the presence of the Lord and just be rejuvenated and be refilled. Fellowship with other people with global thinking and global mindset as a global citizen in the kingdom of God, as a kingdom citizen, and just really share in those dynamics. So we've been here just kind of dream casting and getting the heart of the visionary for Shake the Nation and what it is that they desire, lending our gifts and our talents to this vision as relates to helping shape and create the atmosphere. And so we're really going to be spending some time in praise and worship and media and just telling the story. And we're for all the registered guests, we've developed the songs already that we'll be singing. So we'll be sending out a playlist for you to be able to listen to in your travels, and just so you can become familiar and be tapped into that, and even be able to take it back to your own places of business and worship environments to just encapsulate the spirit of what we believe God is doing and saying and singing globally. And so we're collaborating our efforts, our teams, musicians, media, voices, and we're just going to worship together, receive the word together, bask in the presence of God together, and create and collaborate together. This is the time of convergence, and it is powerful. As you can see, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I mean, this season and time, really a couple years ago, when we first came here, you've been doing it for now 15 years. I think we've been coming back and forth for about 5 years. And just from the first time, it's been always impactful for us. We bring our staff, we bring our team. Some people from our church are now coming. and we're just still trying to keep this vibe, this overflow from even Young Lions that we experienced. And so we just want to really echo and support and be a part of it. So if you haven't registered, this would not be the year to miss. Register. I think early registration is still happening right now. You have until Labor Day, so you have just a couple weeks. Make sure you register. Tell somebody, tell everybody. You do not want to miss what God is doing in the heart of America this season and time of convergence. And if we ever needed to come together as kingdom citizens and see and really plead for God to bring heaven into the earth, now is that time. And so it's a proven thing that happens. Dr. Martin and Pastor Linnell have been shaping this for years, and it has quality. It is quality, top quality, and it has and brings results. So it's not your average conference. It's just not something else you come to just to shout. It is designed for you. You got 19 speakers, and training you in the mountains, and Bishop Tudor will be here, and Dr. Martin is teaching, and it's just going to be some time of impartation.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing when we start talking about convergence. Sometimes you can be doing what you do, and you can be doing it at the best of your ability. And then there comes along someone. So Ruth is out there like picking grain, and then Naomi really comes and shows her how to take advantage of everything happening around in her life. So Ruth, through Naomi, learns how to do something better, and she converges. She meets this great man. She ends up with the baby that's in the lineage of Jesus. And that's what the Glens have brought to this whole conference. It's like this is our 17th year.
17, wow.
This is 17 years.
Phenomenal.
And God has been absolutely awesome to us. But just like Pastor Nell, myself, our leaders at Ambassadors Worship Center, I'm sure they're chiming in. We've been doing this, enjoying it, but just all of a sudden it's like a fresh wind, new ideas. How can you do this? How can you enhance something? So we're converging. We, AWC, are converging because we are inviting these gifts into our life. They're converging because they invite us into their lives. Now you get to converge
with us
because you're coming into an atmosphere. It's going to be absolutely nuts. The service, the speakers, the pre-services, the interviews, the enlightenment,
networking from all different walks, and like Dr. Glenn was saying, it's something for everybody. And one good part, Pastor Erica, is I don't feel like I come to this conference and I am wondering, as a woman of God, what do I do with me? I don't even sense the gender at all. It's just like people are coming to this spot for this time, and everyone has something to give, and all of us leave with something greater than when we came. And it's not even age specific. I'm just amazed at what they have taught us and imparted in increasing our level of expanding our reach for that younger crowd. That they're just making me excited, and you're teaching us how to really expand in that area and just make it available for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, we're honored that we get to participate and that you share that opportunity for us to contribute. I mean, and it's high stakes, it's so excellent in all of the way. So we want to make sure that what we add to it definitely adds value, and the bar is really set high. But we just really want to make sure that the tools are there to communicate to everyone, to the world, and that we just share it to the whole world. And that everyone can feel like they can readily apply. That's what I think I like the most about Shake the Nations. I mean, you do need to go home after it's over and process and debrief all that you heard, but there's definitely a lot of things that are happening real time that you can utilize right in the moment, and that increasingly adds value to you at a moment. And so that is unique. And I think the other unique thing about Shake the Nations is that it doesn't just tell you the what, it shares with you the how. And the how is where people keep the secrets, and you go home frustrated and thinking like, oh man, how am I ever going to get this done? But Shake the Nations really speaks to the how, and you can soak it in. You're learning from all the tools, the speakers, the classes, the environments, But you're also learning from what's happening in worship, feeling the presence.
Yes.
You're learning new songs so you can take them back to sing. You're learning, through the contacts that you make in the networks. It's really a generous environment that you guys have provided for the world to come. And so we thank you for your sacrifice and allowing us to participate and just inviting the world into like what you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. So that's quality.
And I think I appreciate you feel the authenticity of it, because sometimes if you go to certain conferences, people kind of put on what they want to be, and then hopefully they get there. But I'm grateful that when you walk in, you see excellence from the front door to the back door to behind the scenes. It's excellent. Everything is excellent. And it is like my husband said, it is great that they don't keep the secrets to themselves. They give it to you. And there's such giving people, and even their church, their whole body, ambassadors, is just giving people. So it's definitely a place that you can't talk about it, you really have to experience it.
That's pretty good.
That's right. Some things can't be explained.
You have to be experienced.
That's right, yeah. It's good.
And our invitation is to you
There you
and Dr. Glenn, as he said, and Pastor Erica, don't hear us and forget this invitation. I think your next step, your next phase could depend on being in the right place with the right people, gaining the right information, and just the experience of being with like-minded people that you don't have to go this alone. And no matter what's going on in our nation right now, we want to strongly say, don't you dare get distracted right now.
Right.
You stay focused and make sure that you're interlocking with the right people, and guarding your heart, guarding your ears, because everybody that is talking about him don't really know what his agenda is right now. So you be sober-minded and just really trust the Lord. But I think one of those opportunities for you to really trust God is to really consider Shake the Nations. If you've heard about it, you know somebody, even now you can even send a message and maybe someone could get back to you and say, hey, go out to Eventbrite and just look up Shake the Nations right here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, that's really, that's what the King is doing. That's his agenda. He's shaking the nations. That's the promise. As you said, you've been doing it for 19 years. And if we've never seen before a more prophetic word literally coming to pass, that God is shaking the nations now, and he is really gathering together his people, kingdom citizens in the earth. And it's a powerful time to be alive, and powerful time to be in the moment, in the kingdom, and in the presence of what God is doing. And God has a plan and purpose for it all, and you play a vital and significant part and role in that. So come and be assigned and aligned with your assignment so you can be strengthened to be able to really make that stand and let your voice be heard as God is shaking the nations. Shaking the nations.
So we give you this final invitation, Shake the Nations 2017, September 13th through the 15th at Ambassadors Worship Center right here in Omaha, Nebraska. You can go to our website if you would like, which is
ambassadorswc.com.
And you can also go to Eventbrite to register. If you have any questions, give us a call. This one you cannot afford to miss. So bless you. We'll see you again. We're about a month out, but we'll see you again in the next couple days. So God bless you. We'll see you at Shake the Nations.
Shake the nations.
Shake the Nations.